Good morning, family. It's DeAndre Perry here with your Monday motivation for this week. Now, yesterday, Pastor Troxler wrapped up his three-part series on how to pass God's test. And he walked through 9 points through the course of that three-part series. But really, he brought it all together yesterday. And it really boiled down to one thing: obedience. Yesterday, Pastor Troxler highlighted how Peter was a fisherman and Peter hadn't caught anything that day. But then Jesus came and told him, put down your nets. Now, Peter knew water currents, he knew water temperatures, he knew how fish moved. In his mind, he knew there are no fish down here. But he did what Jesus told him to do anywhere and caught the biggest catch he had ever caught. Abraham had performed many sacrifices. He knew, I need to take a sheep to sacrifice with me, but God is just telling me to go up on this mountain with just my son, the only son that he gave me. So Abraham knew what was going on, but he did what God told him to do anyway. So that is my charge to all of us. Just do what God tells you. If you want to pass God's test, be obedient. Do what he tells you. But we have to know what God tells us. And how do we know? He tells us in his word. We learn at morning worship. We learn at Sunday school. We learn at Bible study. You learn during your Monday motivations. We learn during the pies that Dr. Matthews has done. We learn when the word goes forth. So wherever the word is going forth, whenever you can pick up that Bible and read, even if you've got 5 minutes, 10 minutes, learn what the Lord is telling you. And if you learn what the Lord is telling you, I guarantee you, you will always be ready to pass God's test. I love you, and I'll see you next week for your Monday motivation.